What is up, Pyros? Today we're going to take a look at my first ever scripted Pyromusical that I shot at K-Camp's Freeze Fest about 2 weeks ago. As you can see, this is my whole Pyromusical in the back of the pickup truck. Decided to go ahead and match everything inside of a barn so that way we didn't have the wind dealing with us, because I think it was only 30, 35 that day. Next, we'll go ahead and take a look at the shoot site. As you can see, we do have other fellow K-Cap members setting up other Pyromusicals because we had a total of 7 that night. There was 4 not so blind pyros, which I was a part of those because I've never scripted Pyromusical before, so this is the first one that I've done. So I'm glad that I was kind of able to do that. And then we had 3 veteran K-Cappers that decided to do Pyromusical as well. This is the right station. Had 13 cues on this mod, just testing it, making sure that I plugged every cue in that I was supposed to at this station. Now the left and right, they were both duplicated, so 13 cues on each, and I think I had 12 cues in the middle. And I would like to thank Brandon, or as you Pyros might know him as Firecat8 on YouTube, for kind of setting up the Not So Blind Pyro display for this K-Cap shoot and donating a lot of product to all 4 of us so that way we could do a decent show. I also want to thank Kelly, or Big Kel, for letting me borrow one of his modules, his R2 remote, and his audio box for my show, as well as donating a couple of products and that color pearl barrage that you'll see towards the end of my show. As you can see here, we started with the first 2 strobes and flame pots. We have a red and white strobe, and then we have a red and blue flame pot. Move on to sport fishing and cosmic cobalt, and I think it was cosmic willow. And then we move on to green serpent, green comet cake that I tried to angle at a degree so that way they would kind of cross in the middle of my show. And then next we move on to these 3 cakes here. We have Spacewalker by Magnus, Trailblazer by Shogun, and then we have Dominator Fireworks Orange Sky. I have 2 of those cakes, Orange Skies, you might have seen it on the channel before, and Trailblazer is a nice crackle cake. You probably see that in a demo. Had 2 slices on this location. We had a gold fan slice to Blue Comet, and we actually had 2 of those, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And then we had a 28 shot rack. I went ahead and turned that module off so that way I didn't waste the battery. As you can see, K-Cappers are still building their show. We'll move on to our middle station here. First, we'll take a look at the color pearl barrage, donated by Kelly for the end of my Pyromusical. I really do appreciate that. It's nice to get that much color pearls, and the fusing technique with the zip ties. Went ahead and rebarred it in, and then we put a little match at the end to kind of make a quick fuse ignite. Then we move on to the wild bear. We have the lunar flying fish, and then we have thunder, and I think it's gold. And as you will see in about a minute, I did set 2 stations of these in the middle, so 2 lunar flying fish, wild bear, and thunder and gold in this middle station. Then we have Solar Flare, I believe is what this cake was called. It's a nice decent cake. I only had 1 for the center. Then we move on to American Riders, which is a good long lasting cake. Again, only 1 in the center location. There's the duplication of the 3 cakes that I talked about earlier. Move on to 1 Hammer Time by Dominator Fireworks at the center location. Pretty decent sized cake. I do like the effects, so that's why I kind of centralized it in the barrage. Then I did have 3 slices here, all from Dominator Pro Fireworks. These were all pretty decent. I think there was 1 cross set, and then the red, white, and blue barrage. Next was the 76 Pro line 330 shot zipper cake. As you can see, it's pretty decent size. Had pretty decent effects. I would say it's almost on par as Technicolor is, if you guys recall that cake, but I believe Technicolor still beats this out. Obviously, we staked it on all 4 sides. We even staked in the box to make sure it wouldn't go anywhere. Then we did have a Roman Candle Barrage by Dominator Pro Fireworks, and here's the name of the slices if you wanted to take a look at them. So that is the center location. I already showed you the right side of the field. As you can tell, the left and right, they're duplicated, so they're exactly the same. So just kind of imagine what they would look like on that side. Want to go ahead and start off by thanking Richie, or Black Lab from KCAM, for helping me set up the show, the entirety, not only the setup but as well as the cleanup. I also want to thank my wife Samantha, who was out there fusing up cakes and helping me land them, set up the show. I want to thank all the KCAP members because I was allocated $100 for 76 Fireworks order to put on this show, and also Dale at Sis Boom Fireworks for some shells that he donated for my show. And as you can tell, we do have in the background kind of wind checks going on, or we call them wind salutes. Let's take a look at this small one first. So that was just a 1-inch shell. Here we have the rocket 175 and a 175 ball shell that we're about to demo off, so that way we can tell how bad the wind's going to be later on that night.
Go! Fire in the hole! Nice combo.
And that was the setup of my first scripted Pyro musical. Really did enjoy setting it all, but it was a lot of fun and stress involved. I want to thank everyone that participated and helped out. I really do appreciate it. Let's go take a look at this one last rocket. So I hope you Pyros enjoy.
Alright, let's hear it for PJ! Big strong finish and some color pearls coming in.
So I don't know if you Pyros can tell, but when I shoot a show, you always can critique yourself for what didn't go off. And as you can take a look here, the right side 28 shot rack didn't go off. And I was kind of shocked by it because, I mean, see the E-match went, I had a fuse connector in there, I mean, it was charred. That fuse was charred for a good inch, and it still did ignite. So I had to pack it up because everyone else was out in the field and take it back home with me. I do want you Pyros to take a look at Brandon or Firecat 8's channel in the description down below, as well as he has the video of my Pyromusical on a wider angle. Props to him. I really do appreciate the opportunity. It was great fun. Now I can't wait to do another one. For now, Pyros, I'll see you all Friday with another demo video.